Government statisticians say less than 15% of these students will graduate from secondary school. Their 135-year-old school was once one of the main education centers in the village of Jazeera. Now the government's boys' school competes with 5 modern private schools. Classes at this school have been reduced, facilities are inadequate, and teachers who not long ago taught students from all social backgrounds now only have children from low-income families.
These conditions give the children an inferiority complex. They feel they are not worthy of a good education, so they don't need to study further or graduate.
Analysts say the school is just one of many institutions suffering from government neglect in the state's privatization drive.
Private schools are given more place, and the public schools are starved of funds, and even appointments are not made. Similarly, the things are very bad in case of health.
Despite Gujarat being one of India's top 3 states in terms of economic growth, it lags behind the rest of the country in many social indicators, including primary education, infant mortality, and women's health.
For years, people in rural areas have been promised the benefits of development and economic reform, but many now say they are losing patience with the government. And since the rural population makes up more than half the electorate, it's seen as one of the biggest challenges to the ruling party in the state elections.
Frustration boiled over 2 years ago when a community called the Patidars, representing students, traders and agricultural workers, took to the streets. It ended in a violent crackdown. Bharat Baldev Patel says it's what's made his community reconsider their support for the ruling BJP. The Patidar community, which makes up nearly 15% of voters in Gujarat, say the government's economic initiatives only benefit major companies and have killed smaller industries.
If Congress comes into power, there will be a change in industrial policy. In the past, they supported smaller industries and so created jobs.
The BJP has ruled the state for the past 22 years. Many here are considering what another 2 decades in power would mean for their children's future. Divya, Gopalan, Jazeera, Gujarat.